Hi everyone, it's your girl Lulu Blue and welcome back to Fort TV. Today we are sitting with Ntombenhle Hadebe. Hi Ntombenhle.
Hi.
Welcome to Fort TV. I want to say welcome back to Fort TV. That was gonna sound weird, but welcome to Fort TV.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
I'm glad you feel that way. Yeah, ne. This time of the year, how are you feeling? Are you nervous?
No, actually. About the results or
Yes.
No, not really. I'm not actually nervous. Yeah, I'm not actually. I'm quite excited. Yeah,
Really?
I'm excited for the fact that I'm going to spend time with my family, of course. But about the results, yeah, I need a fresh start. So I'm very excited, and I choose to think positive because when you think positive, positive things come to you. Who knows?
Okay, that's a good thing. Thinking positive, I like that. So how has the year been though? Looking at everything, reflecting now, how was the year?
Oh, it's been a roller coaster.
What happened? Yeah.
Like,
take us through the journey.
Excuse me?
I'm saying take us through the journey of what happened throughout the year.
So, I don't mean to boast, but I've been on the first place, like on the top 10 for like ever since I got into high school. Oh no, not actually. Like term 1, grade 8, I didn't make the number one.
First place.
The first place. And then term 2, I started then getting the first place. And since then, I've been getting the first place. And then come Matric. Matric was something else. Matric was something else. Like, okay, perhaps the influence what influenced that was that I in grade 11 when we were getting our results, like the pressure was like, you know, there'll be competition and all that stuff in Matric, and I got with that fear. My thinking didn't drop, but I got it's like fear. Fear got so much better of me that I just lost grip.
Yeah, of everything.
Yes, I just and then let go of things. But and when I fell, it's like I look at it as in like I fell. You know. And when I fell, like really, like the first time I actually didn't make that first place. I never used to boast about the first place, but it was like Ntombenhle Hadebe did this. Like, how is it possible? Like, for the whole time I didn't believe it. Like after the result term 2, I didn't believe it. But then I said I'll go back, and I even challenged some people. Then I go back talking. The dangers of talking too much. That is when I learned. You know what? Don't talk too much. Act more.
Speak less.
Yes, speak less. So I did term 2 and I was like getting up, but there's still doubts. And I had that same fear that I'm not going to make my position.
Yeah,
I have
get your position back.
that is mine and I own it and it's mine. No one is going to take it away from me. I was telling myself that. But yeah, it was so hard. Like I didn't even expect it. It was like, oh my god. Like, you know, when I remember Priyanka Chopra and Indian, no, I won't say Indian because, okay, from origin, she originates in India, but it's like she works internationally. Yeah, phenomenal girl, beautiful. But she says that life's journey is not to arrive at your grave sites safely in a well-preserved body, but rather to skit inside waves, completely on and say, holy shit, that was a ride. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'll just repeat that quote. It says that life's journey is not to arrive at your grave site safe in a well-preserved body, but rather to skit inside waves, completely on and say, holy shit, that was a ride.
Yeah.
And that is how she wanted to go, and I think that is how I want to go. Like, life, it taught me a lot. Like, I haven't reached where I want to reach. I still want to, but it has taught me a lot. Like, about getting up, the whole thing. Like, it was so hard. Like, having to like, thinking was, okay, they thought of me highly, like, oh, grade 8, look up to me. I want to, like, my mom. Because number 1 me. Like, so everyone in the family will know that I got first position. She took so much of pride, and it was like, Ma, really? And now when I didn't make number 1, it was like, oh my god, my mom is disappointed. But she didn't show that. Actually, one support her cool, and yeah, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have a person like her. So the mom like her actually. So when I got out, okay, getting up was hard, a lot. But then I told myself that it's okay to fail.
Yes,
What is not okay is to accept the failure, as in like as who you are. To take the failure as who you are. The failure happened. I mean, it's life. You're going to fail. Life will happen, but you have to happen to it too.
Yeah, and the most successful people are the ones who have failed a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, someone said that. I don't know if it's true, but yeah,
it's true because we see the likes of Thomas Edison, who had like tried 1,000 times and failed an experiment for the light bulb. And then on the 1,001st time, that is when he made it. Thomas Edison, yeah, the light bulb guy. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, it is him. Yeah, I remember the face.
I can't confirm, but from what you're saying, I really do believe it's him.
Yeah.
And so in a nutshell, we can say 2022 was a ride.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh shit.
Yes, I think that it taught me to just slow down and not slow down. Like don't let your mind run and don't let your mind be free. Okay, fine, liberate your mind. Education does do that to you, but like be humble. It's humbled me a lot, and I learned that it's okay. Like whatever I get, and I appreciate every mark. From then on, I started appreciating every mark I got. Like, okay, fine, I got this. Okay, fine, let me think. What could I've done better? And I'll improve. And I'll go and I'll see. Okay, in this topic I'm struggling, and I'll get better. And I'll try to get better. And so at least I go to Ezingane who know better. And otherwise I'll never do that. What's the need? Like,
because you knew.
Yes.
You knew most things.
Yes.
Compared to everyone.
Yes, but now I knew, but I couldn't apply it the way it should have been.
So did you have any teacher ask you what happened? Why did you drop from the first position to the fourth?
Yeah, I did. It was the even though he didn't ask Uguzubani, but it was the principal, of my school, Good Home Secondary School, the best school. No offense, but it is to me. So the principal, Ndaba. So to me, he's always been my father figure. So when that happened, he took pride in the fact that Mina number one. You know, we shared that father-daughter relationship. So he took pride in that. And my drop was like, when's it? Like, when's it? And I was not able to even look him in the eye because I was like, wow, I'm disappointed because this person took so much of pride in this, and I disappointed myself. I felt like that because I didn't think all these years I never thought of London or would see.
There's a big thing.
Yes, I didn't think of the whole top 10 thing. I enjoyed, of course, being called Ntombenhle Hadebe number one. I enjoyed, but not that I put it in my head. No, I started putting it in my head this year.
Once you were not occupying in that position.
Yes, and so it was him who asked me. And it's the pressure just felt the pressure just was like added.
You see, us speaking about this just made me realize how much truth is carried in the statement that people see that they have lost something great once they don't have the thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's a saying, I don't know how to put it well, but I think that you only miss the light when it's dark, or you only
see
know you love her when she's not there.
You see the value of something great when it's taken away from you.
Yeah, it's taken away from you. And now you had to step into the shoes of your former classmates now. Because you now started feeling what it feels to not be the first one. So I really feel sorry for you, but
sorry.
Yes, I do feel sorry for you for losing that position. But at the same time, I am quite grateful of the fact that you had to go through that experience to learn the value of things, to be humble, you know, to appreciate you getting certain things, you know. and being the first. You get what I'm saying?
For example, I wouldn't take myself out to get French fries if I got my position back then. But now, if I were to get to nab one the first place, like in the top 10 of my school, like Matric results, I'm going to take myself out for a date
just to celebrate that.
Yes, the fact that I made it there.
Yeah,
it was not easy, but I made it there.
And I'm glad you learned this lesson before you went into the world, at large, because the high school life and the life that we live here is quite conservative, if I may put it like that, and we don't get to be exposed to a lot of things, and maybe things that you have learnt now, those things are very important for you to go into a bigger space, in a university space, to be able to know where you are headed and where you're coming from. It also helps you a lot, right? I appreciate that, and I appreciate the fact that your principal asked you, and he is a father figure to you, and it's a very good thing that learners have that sort of relationship with their teachers.
Yeah, and the fact that he stepped up. I mean, I just had to ask him once, to guide me, because in life, a girl child would otherwise go here and there, and do all sorts of things. I didn't do that, of course. Where I come from back home, there are rules, and I've been brought up by two very strong, beautiful women. I didn't have a male figure who would guide me, as in not shout at me all the time and say bad things about me all the time, but would appreciate no matter how little. Every single beautiful thing I do would be appreciated, and cheer and make loud noise. The principal did that. Mr. Ndaba did do that for me, and he stepped up. He said, okay, fine. And I just had to ask him once, and he even said, I remember the day, I was doing grade 9 that year. He said that whenever I needed him, I could come anytime. I mean, I could call him anytime. So it was that anytime stuck with me. And
you knew that you have someone that you can always go to whenever you needed help.
Whenever the world just has thrown stones at me, I could just cry back to him. But I think this year it was experiencing things for yourself. It was perhaps helping me to stand. He was teaching me
independent.
Yes, so Kala, but he would just be. He won't come close. He won't Tula and all that. No.
He didn't want to baby you.
Yes.
He wanted you to be strong.
Yes.
And to learn to do things on your own.
Yes. Not cuddling me anymore, because my went from grade 9, my would say and say a class in bank and me some so the session and Basashu Upakawami Bapu Kanje and Zula. He would cry back to him and would be like but this year it was I'll figure it out. It just wanted results. But I appreciate Lonto, and always and forever.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad it taught you a lot, and I'm glad it helped you shape your life to be the way that it is right now. And I see you're getting quite emotional. We need to get tissues here at 4TV. Please supply us, sponsor us with tissues so that we can be able to have those emotional moments and be able to heal and learn a lot. I really appreciate it. It means a lot that a young person a person as young as you are has learned these things, and they were able to pinpoint them out for themselves. Because it's not every day where you get someone who sits down. Yeah. It's not every day when people sit down and reflect on things that happened or they did or they said. Other people just go through life without reflecting, and reflecting is very important. So what are other things that you wanted to achieve in the year 2020 that maybe you achieved or you didn't?
Wow. I wanted to improve my communication skills. That was the first, because in everything that I see myself going into, and actually I want to make the world a better place than I found it, right? That is the gist of my life. That is what I call my life that I own up to. I want to make I want to leave the world a better place than I found it. So in every in whatever that I am to do, I need to talk to people. everything, be it the NGOs, be it medicine, be it businesses, everything, be it being a politician. Okay, fine. That's, yeah. Be it being the president.
You still need to talk to people.
Yes, I need to talk to people. Being, be it the Director General of the World Health Organization, I need to talk to people. I need to learn to communicate with people. So this year was like, I learned to talk to people. I even made a friend.
You made a friend?
Yes, I made a friend, but it lasted a short. I very much like, not that, like, I won't say I feel awkward about it, or like,
so you're trying to tell me, sorry to disturb you, but you're trying to tell me that throughout your whole high school life, you didn't have a friend?
No.
You would sit alone?
Yes.
With your books? Yes. And then, and then you only got to make a friend in grade 12?
Yes, for a short little time.
How long was the short little time?
Perhaps one term.
One term?
Yeah.
Because which one? Because the other ones are longer than others. You know, like term 2 is like the very long.
Oh, term. The first term.
First term.
Actually, yeah. Because
1 month in some weeks. I think.
3 actually.
3 months?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. Also consider the fact that you didn't make the friend on the first day of the term.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it was like, oh yeah, you have a point there. I had actually in grade 11 when we were about to, when we were about to like after the final exams, grade 11 exams. Actually, let me just say during, because we started talking then with me with
that person.
The both of us, yeah. Yeah, I started talking then, and then and I ngangicabanga ukuthi okay, umuntu right lo ngakhuluma naye, because then angitshengisa ukuthi angijudge anyway, like my introverted thingy, my bookie thingy. So then ngitshengisa lokho, and I was like, cool, ngakhuluma naye, let me just try something new, you know. So I went for it, and yeah, I have to focus on my studies. I have to improve my communication skills. With other people except for her. I have to spend time with myself. I didn't spend time with myself, which threw me off the course as well. I need my time. So I didn't make time for myself. I always books, people, friends. Even during break time, I would sit with her. And I saw that pressure. I was like, I'm not used to it, you see. So instead of like disappointing her and you know, like offending her all the time, saying I want my time and all that stuff, let's just go our own separate ways.
And then how did you break the friendship?
No, I just told her, not in a bad way. I just told her that I think that it's best for her as well as for me. Yeah. That we just go our separate ways, but we'll always be there for each other if we need each other. But I just think that it's better that way, because she's she's extroverted so much. Like, she has friends, she talks, they have things like that they talk through that they're interested in, and now here I am, they talk about things that I'm not interested in. Not in that way.
Yeah, I do understand.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about
those things. What are you interested in?
Yeah. Oh, what I am interested in. I love science. And there's no doubt about that. I love books. If you're going to tell me about books, what happened in a book, I'll get you.
What are you currently interested in?
Like currently, like what?
What is your favorite niche? Like, what books are you interested in currently?
Non-fiction, of course. I'm reading on drought. I'm reading on. There's this book that I just actually political books. No offense, like history books. Yeah, they are going to tell me about the lives of our politicians. I mean, not basically our struggle heroes. Yeah, I respect those people, so I read about them a lot.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's quite interesting. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you're reading and you're increasing your knowledge, because there's something that you told me before we started the interview, that there's a difference between umuntu ofundile and isifundiswa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, isifundiswa wazi yonke into ngokwakhe, you know, acknowledge ama degrees akhe, like all the things that he achieved more than abantu, sees those things more than people, whilst kusho ukuthi isifundisa sikwazi ukuhlonipha omunye umuntu. Ubukela abantu phansi, you cannot respect umuntu even though say umuntu akaqinda ku matric awukazi ukumhlonipha because yena in terms of education yena uphakeme, the other person is of a lower education standard. So but umuntu ofundisekile is like, yes, I have a PhD, but umuntu, and I acknowledge you. I acknowledge your story. You have there's a story behind you, and I want to listen to that story. That is umuntu ofundisekile, and I want to be that person. Just yes, umuntu ofundisekile who knows okay, fine, as fun, because bani besfana vele mhlawumbe uzobhora, but mfundisekile as umuntu ofundisekile, I know that there is a huge story behind you, and you've learned a lot of lessons. And even if it's like okay, fine, I was being in high school, and one of the things that I've learned in my years in high school, like respect everyone. The minute you step into any place, respect each and every person there, respect life there. No matter what, go to a gardener, from the gardener to the principal, respect everyone, acknowledge them, see them. But being a lele, that is a wound because we acknowledge each other. So yeah.
Oh yeah, yes. What can you advise other young people out there? Because I think there's a lot you can say. But since you've pointed out a lot of things that you've learned, and I think that's advice already. But do you have anything specific that you wanted to say to young people out there?
Dream. Dream. I think that I am emphasizing that because I'm breathing because I have dreams. If my dreams were to be snatched away from me, then I think I'd die. I start dying little
slowly,
yes.
For surely.
Yeah.
Because you probably wouldn't see the point of leaving anyway.
Yeah. So dream bigger. And your dreams should scare you. My dreams scare me a lot. They scare the Ntombenhle in me. I have what if sometimes. I do have that. But don't make those what ifs the thing for you. They'll be there, okay, fine. Why not? Dream South Africa, dream. It's an African dream. Yes. Have an African. Yes.
There's a song actually that speaks about my African dream. I don't know who sang it. It's very disappointing that I kind of recall a lot of things from maybe advertisements or movies or songs, but I don't know the names of the people that did that, and that's very disappointing, but I'm gonna work on it. The reason why I'm pointing that out is because I think what you were saying was very, and the way you're putting it was very poetic to a certain extent, and it just reminded me that you actually told me that you were doing poetry and drama, and when you were saying that quote earlier on, you even did it with your body, like you did a gesture where you were pointing out.
Life's journey is not to arrive; it's a great sight, safely in a well-preserved body, but rather to skip inside race. Completely on and say, "Holy shit, that was a ride," and that is how I wanna go.
And I think, holy shit, this has been a great interview.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming. All the best with your results. All the best with registering and finding a best university for yourself. And keep on dreaming. And South Africa, you've heard it from a young person. Keep dreaming. And have a life as the coach says.
They do come true also. Dreams do come true.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.